We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Colorado Rockies and the New York Mets. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Number 30, the native of the Netherlands, will be the starter. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's coming off his 10th win of the season, and you start getting that number 10, you start breaking out of that single digits, you start feeling good about yourself. I think he's at that point now where he's starting to trust his stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing if he trusts it in this ball game as well.
Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder, number 6.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, they won the game last night, and I talked to the manager earlier, and he just said, you know, we executed it, and if we can do that, we'll be a consistent team, and we'll win games.
And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient even with 2 strikes.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch, and he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, this lineup's been scuffling from top to bottom. You don't see it very often, but they need a spark. One guy to step up, get hot, and maybe the rest can catch up. But right now, they're really struggling.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Now, Matt, I'm telling you, I watch Ricky Holiday call games. I start thinking about hockey. Top shelf. That's him. He's going to call everything up in the zone. Top shelf Ricky.
And he takes strike 2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
And he lays off the slurve. 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to the right. Gloved by Murphy. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Into the box now, Trevor Story. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bruce has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Irvin Santana, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1.
Number 7, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Now a bunt attempt here. And he is out at first as Reyes couldn't quite beat out the bunt that time. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. HR, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matt, the first thing that I thought about why they're struggling winning games is they're near the bottom and slugging. When you're not driving the ball and being able to score runs with power, you're going to have a tough time winning games, and that's this club right now. They're going to have to figure out some way to inject some power into this offense and get that slugging percentage up.
Here's Starling Marte. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. Blanco ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
Third, first baseman, Lucas Duda.
Here's Lucas Duda now. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Well, Matt, we're really looking at a club that's been struggling. They're coming off a losing record on the homestand, and this is the first game on the road. We're really going to see what this team's made of starting on this trip.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Carlos Gonzalez, and he begins the game just a single dinger shy of 30 for the year so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. Here's the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and Gonzalez is down on strikes for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, brought to you by Majestic. Now I'm looking in the outfield at Jay Bruce. I love when they yell that name. The big time they yell it is when he does something exciting, like on the defensive side. He can catch and throw. I love watching him throw that pretty left-handed delivery on a strike to the plate.
Digging in the switch hitter, Vargas, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now here's a ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Settling in now, Ryan McMahon. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Hard hit ball to short. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
He gives up a single there, but he's
Batting
retired
seven.
5 in a row. Man, he
Catcher.
looks sharp to me.
Brad Bravo.
Standing in now, Brad Bravo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. A runner on first with 2 away. Hard hit toward the hole, and that'll get through past Wright and Reyes for a base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's
Batting
thinking he's going to cruise through this
second
thing, and
baseman.
now look at him.
Kevin
Boom, boom. Base hits
Blanco.
coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Into the box, Kevin Blanco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This one skied out toward right. Bruce going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt.
Batting
Back
ninth,
to back to back
the pitcher
singles.
number 54, Irvin Santana.
Stepping in now, Irvin Santana, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Rockies lead it 1-0. And ready for his first at-bat, Jay
Leading up
Bruce.
for the match,
And he's a guy that's really scuffling
right
at the
fielder,
plate right now.
Jay Bruce.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
All right, here's how the Rocks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking out in the outfield at Charlie Blackmon. You know, this guy can play all over the field. I love the sweet throwing left-hander. He can go get the ball, too.
Into the box, Jonathan Scadam. First offering on its way. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
On the ground up the middle. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs. Just a really solid play up the middle as we get another look with Show Track. Had to go over 20 feet to get to it, and then he uncorked a strong and accurate throw to beat the runner. These guys make it look easy, but that very easily could have been a base hit. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So very nice work there by Santana. Still working on a 1-0 lead. Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Scadam on the move, and no one will track it down.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Don't want to forget about him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Into the box now, Carlos Gonzalez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Blackmon rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. Now both men are across to score. Gonzalez takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he will come all the way around. It's an inside the park 3-run home run. Digging in for his second at-bat, Vargas. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Scadam giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
McMahon.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In now, Ryan McMahon. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Calling for it, Scadam. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
Catcher, Brad Bravo.
Striding in once again, Brad Bravo. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Murphy has it. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 4 and the Mets nothing. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Leading off for
Not
the
much
Mets,
going on offensively so
second
far
baseman,
for these guys. 6
Daniel
up, 6 down. We'll see if the
Murphy.
bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He went deep in the contest last night.
Ryan McCann.
This one's flared toward left center. Here comes Dickerson. One away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting ninth. Pitcher, number 30.
Now at the plate, number 30. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he's back in standing. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball two.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after him, make him swing the bat.
First and second now, 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 3-2 one more time. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Starling Marte. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. They're down 4-0. Stepping into the box, Kevin Blanco. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Kevin Blanco.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
That's inside. 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So digging in now, Irvin Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a swing and a ball hit pretty well down that left field line. This has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 29 home runs for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Dylan G answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Now batting.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Charlie Blackmon.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. After it is Marte. 2 gone.
Up next for Colorado, shortstop Trevor Story.
Digging in and looking for more, Trevor Story. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Marte going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Story rounds third and is digging for the plate. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. Into the windup and the pitch. Carlos Gonzalez is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here for Carlos Gonzalez, making it an even 250 for his career as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
Number 24.
Stepping in now, Vargas batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Rockies 8 and the Mets nothing. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting slugger Lucas Duda starts out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this will be fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's Jay Bruce now.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Calling for it, Dickerson. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 4, Jonathan Scadam.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Scadam comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
2 strikes.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 24 home runs for him on the season, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright.
David Wright.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
What a great pitch. When you have the velocity to throw a ball by somebody up there in the zone, I don't know why guys don't use it more.
Santana gets the sign. 1-1 pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Mets do get 1 back though on the solo home run. We're through 4. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. Ready for another shot now. Ryan McMahon. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
The batter, catcher, Brad
Bravo. Ready once again, Brad Bravo. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one misses way inside.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
8 runs and even 10 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Digging in once again, Kevin Blanco. He's set, and the pitch. Sliced down the left side, but foul. None out, runners at first and second. Hit to short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And a relay to the plate. And he will beat the throw to McCann, safe at home plate.
So he tried to go back-to-back curveballs. The first one he fouled off and should have recognized he was on it. The next one, he didn't miss it for the base hit.
Into the box now, Irvin Santana. As he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1.
Well, I like that right there. Pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike.
Bunting now is Santana, and he gets it down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Corey Dickerson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch. A fastball that just misses inside. Second and third here, 1 man out. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. In to score, the runner from third. Now both runners are across. Dickerson is on his way home. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there.
Center fielder.
So striding forward now, Charlie Blackmon. He flew out in his last at bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Tell you what, Matt, they got 4 runs in the inning already. Keep the pressure on him. You got to smell blood and knock him out the game when you got an opportunity to do it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And the catch out there made by Wright for out number 2.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
Into the box now, Trevor Story. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
2-0 now.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And the pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Gonzalez. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Stepping up to the plate, Vargas. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Well, he's struggling. The team's doing well. And what's he do? He goes up there and swings the ball out of the zone. I want to be in the action, too. That's what he's thinking with that swing.
The 1-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
1-2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Now batting.
In now,
Third baseman,
Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
Here's a high pop-up. McCann is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. Last half of the 5th coming up. Colorado's out in front, 15-1. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball.
Count is 1-2.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting. Catcher Ryan McCann.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Dickerson. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The pitcher, number 35, Dylan G.
Alex Dickerson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 64, Alex Dickerson.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. He'll come in here at 259. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Santana's ready. 2-1 on its way. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
2 out, nobody on. And this is going to be a foul ball. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a flare out toward right center. Gonzalez calls for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Mets, and they remain well behind. Mike Fiers gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in once again, Brad Bravo. He enters this at bat, 1 for 2 with a walk. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. Here it comes on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. On the ground to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Striding in once again, Kevin Blanco. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Nobody out, runner on first. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time. Two-one. Here it is. To 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, Irvin Santana, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there. Runners on first with 1 down. keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Two and two count. Here it comes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Corey Dickerson will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First offering on its way. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Soft liner to the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Starling Marte.
Ready once again, Starling Marte. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
And there's ball 2 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Blanco takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The first baseman, number 21, Lucas Duda.
Here's Lucas Duda now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight.
The 0-1 delivery. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 29 home runs for him on the year, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
That one's in there. 3-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. The next pitch will be number 74 for Santana here tonight.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning coming up. The Rockies are out in front, 15-2. Back here at the Polo Grounds along the Harlem River. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Blackmon.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Here he comes on 2-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Trevor Story as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. There's Carlos Gonzalez. He waits on deck. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The right fielder, number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gonzalez. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Three and 0 now. Vargas waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Vargas. His line so far 2 for 4, but the hits are a home run and a triple. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
1-0 count. Here it is. Hit to first. Backhanded. Reyes. Back to the pitcher, covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Christian Friedrich comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Christian Friedrich.
Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Scadam. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Here's the third baseman, David Wright, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
2-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. A runner at first with no outs here. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
He walked the first guy. Now you're sitting here 3-1. You have to get your pitch to hit. Don't let him off the hook.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Grounded, foul. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Rockies lead it 15-2. Ready for another chance? Ryan McMahon. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
McMahon.
Into the windup and the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. High pop-up. Reyes is there for it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Standing in, Brad Bravo. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Drilled to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout as you get a look at our line score. It's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Blanco. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Swing and a hot shot toward third. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Christian Friedrich.
Herrera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Colorado, number 59.
Ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 33 driven in. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Murphy's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Darren Pinkney enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Darren Pinkney.
Ready for another shot now. Brian McCann. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Brian McCann.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And that's in there, 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Evan Gattis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Evan Gattis.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. He'll check in here at 256. 10 home runs and 43 RBIs. Here it comes, 1-0. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Standing in, Jose Reyes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. And that'll bring in Starling Marte with 2 away. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
Here's Starling Marte, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Coming in is Blackmon. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Striding into the box, Lucas Duda, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Here's the first pitch to him. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A fastball that just misses inside. Here's the 1-1. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. He's got it on to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. Colorado's out in front, 15-2. Number 51 gets the call
Now
from the
pitching for the
bullpen to
Mets.
pitch in relief.
Number 51.
So stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Corey Dickerson.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. McCann has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder Charlie Blackmon.
Stepping up now, Charlie Blackmon. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. McCann corrals it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Stepping into the box, Trevor Story. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Now a snap move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he'll snap one over to first. Back in standing. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Carlos Gonzalez waits on deck. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner's back. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Comes set, and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back standing. In the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1 left for Colorado, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Coming to the plate now, Jay Bruce. Starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Now here it comes. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were two good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball.
I like the call for the two-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Ready with another 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Jonathan Scadam, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball one. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Blanco is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Blanco is right there on to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
15-2 the final tally here. The Rockies slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Irvin Santana hangs win number 11 on his line. Number 30 struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.